going on, everybody? Shonte Darby here, and welcome to another week on the Black Couch. Today, we're going to be talking about patience. Patience. Why are we talking about patience today? There's a lot of reasons why you need to possess that too. You know what I'm saying? Before I get into it, if you are new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. And hopefully by the end of the episode that you would definitely like this video and share it with someone else. But today, we're talking about patience. And why we're talking about patience is that's a unique tool that you need to have to navigate through many areas of your life. You know what I'm saying? Last week we talked about vision. And if you not familiar with that episode, definitely go back and watch it. Last week we talked about the importance of vision. And in that episode we talked about, you know, when you have a vision for your life, you can navigate the things, you know, good decisions from bad decisions, or the right decisions from good decisions. And what I mean by that is, you know, not all opportunities are the best opportunities, and most opportunities that you see are good opportunities. So what makes you go take a step towards something that it just seems like everything is all good? If you don't have a vision for your life, you can be swayed easily. So the decisions that you make have to match the vision that you have. So when a good opportunity comes your way and it doesn't match your vision, what it tend to do is take you off your journey. So, but for those of us who have visions for our life, those of us who know where we're going, those of us, you know, who thought about what I said last week and like, okay, let's get this thing started. What I want you to do is to, you know, continue to work on your patience. There is going to be areas in your life where God is going to test your patience. It's some people say it's going to test your gangster, you know what I'm saying? But it's areas of your life where you have to be patient, you know, for development purposes. You know, the Bible says that patience have a perfect work, you know, and that means in that time you're being developed. Your character is being shaped, you know what I'm saying? Like you're being molded into a better version of yourself. You know, and it all matches your vision. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have visions to be wealthy. A lot of us have visions to be successful. A lot of us have like simple visions. We want to be able to raise our kids a certain way. You know, we want to be able to live in a certain neighborhood. We want to be able to drive a certain vehicle, and not just the tangible things. We want to be able to be comfortable in our lives. So, but all of that don't happen just because we thought of it. You know what I'm saying? Just because we had that thought, just because we say that we want to do these things, it takes work. You got to work. And those of us who have jobs, you know that you don't just work for an hour and expect 40 hours of pay. You don't expect a full 2 weeks of check if you only put 1 hour in, you know. So you have to continue to work, and time is at a pace, you know. 1 hour is filled with 60 seconds. 40 hours is a combination of 40 times 60. You get what I'm saying? That's how many minutes that you have. But the thing is, you can't get that amount of time. Like this hour is not set amount of time, and then the next hour is shorter or instant, or you skip. You get what I'm saying? It's a patient thing. It takes time to get from one point to another. It takes time to build wealth. It takes time to educate yourself. One thing I was reading in this book, and I talk about the purpose why I bought this book and why I'm reading this book. If you go back and watch the episode I Hate Reading, then you know what I'm talking about. But in this episode, in this book, he talks about graduation. Now, this is the season of graduation. You know what I'm saying? I've been to 2 graduations last week, going to be attending 2 this week. Congratulations to all the people that are graduating. But they didn't just start school the day before. It's a gradual process. So they have to have patience in order to get to that point. They have to take one class, take another class, take this class, and then, at the end of their curriculum, they made all the necessary they made all the necessary passes through all the classes, got the grades, take this test, get this certification, turn this paperwork in, pay this money, and then, then there's graduation. And one thing this book says, TD Jakes said, remember that graduation is gradual. You get that? Graduation is gradual. So to get from one place to another, to matriculate through your life, is gradual. It takes patience, you know what I'm saying? It takes a tenacity to keep going, even though you don't see it right now. You know what I'm saying? It takes a tenacity to wait for things to happen in your life. You know what I'm saying? As you work on one thing. I told you a couple weeks ago where I was like, do not worry. The episode, do not worry. I was waiting for something to happen, and something else, God told me to work on something else. So, which I'll be making an announcement about that a little later. But yeah, the thing that God told me to work on was me working in one area and being patient in the other. You know what I'm saying? So apply that to your life. What are some of those areas where God is testing your gangster? You know what I'm saying? What are some of those areas in business, those of you who are starting business, where you had to be patient? Maybe that business license took a little while. Maybe you had to work a little while before you can officially register at an LLC. Those of you that are in the workplace, you waiting, or you just got that promotion or whatever. What are some of the gradual processes? What did you learn in that situation? Talk back, comment in the comment section. For real, like, we want to know your stories. This is a community. The Black Couch is a community. We want you to give us as much feedback as possible. Even with this Black Couch community, the subscriber list was low when I first started. 22 episodes ago. You guys keep watching. I appreciate your support, but it's gradual and it's going to continue to grow. For those of you who I have slots for sponsors, and right now, my media kit says a certain number of subscribers that I have now, but I'm able to show how I have grown over the course of the month because of you guys, and I really appreciate so those of you who want to be a sponsor on the Black Couch, definitely let me know. Hit my email, shonte@shontedarby.com, because this is going to be a gradual process, but it will grow. Why? Because episodes are going to continue to be consistently coming out on every Tuesday at 12 o'clock. I even had somebody hit me up the other day. Yeah, man, Tuesday at 12 o'clock, right? Like Tuesday at 12 o'clock. People are catching it. It's a gradual process. I'm not going to have 1 million subscribers tomorrow, but eventually I will. And the community is going to grow because of you guys, and I really appreciate that. So that's my process. That's the things that happen with me. What are some of the things that happen with you? Comment in the comment section. And if you like this video, definitely hit the like button. And if you're new here, definitely hit the subscribe button. For those of you that have been watching consistently, I thank you. Thank you for watching consistently again. And those of you have been watching consistently and have not subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button. Share this video. Remember, patience, have a perfect work, and allow patience to navigate in your life. Get your visions down. Put those goals on paper. So knock out those goals so that you can get your vision going. And remember, it's a gradual process. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.